Hey guys, Jonah here, back with the beer review, and 'tis the end of a long week. My God, yeah, lots of early starts. I don't know why, but oh, been waking up at like 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. That's basically what it is. I was out yesterday, went to the hospital again, and then we went out to some Christmas market thing in Faversham. At McNaid. If you're ever in the Faversham area, look up McNaid. They're expensive. They're a farm shop, so they're going to be expensive, but they do some cool events and things, and that's what I was at. Um, oh, God. Met the guy from Westerham again and had some of his beers. Um, had one that I hadn't tried before. Had a couple of other ones, and yeah, went to the pub afterwards to get some food, and obviously I had a drink. I had a Guinness actually, and I had Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstone lager. And I'm not really a lager man, but I was really surprised. It was nice and smooth and creamy. It was not like a normal lager. It was almost more like a pale ale than a lager. Um, Yeah, it was really nice. I liked it. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. We're back to the birthday box. And believe it or not, I actually found, for a change, um, Northern Monk. And the beer they're talking about is a collaboration that they did with these guys, Saltaire. And yeah, I've been reading about who actually wrote this. Oh, of course, it was Robin Gilmore. Oh, sexy beast. I like Robin Gilmore. She's cool. Um, yeah. So for a change, back in the old days, Beer 52 magazine actually had the beers that we are going to drink, including this one, this collaboration beer. It's called Spinner Yarn. It's proper Yorkshire bad boys. This is golden bitter. It's only 3.7, but don't mind. Northern Monk and Saltaire, SB, Saltaire Brewing. And they're talking about good old fashioned values and all this kind of stuff. And have a look at that. The old, I don't know what that is. I think that's the old town hall in Yorkshire. West, is it Leeds? Where is it? Leeds, Bradford, somewhere like that? I don't know. Let us tell you a tale about how the North was built. Grab a bitter with a delicious golden glow, with a glorious golden glow, and all that jazz. What have we got in there? We got crystal. We got some oats in there. I don't think there's any wheat in there, not from what I can see. Now, what's really impressive is the hops in this bad boy. East Kent Golden. Ah! My favourite, and the one that's grown literally down the road. Well, not so much these days, but it is grown around here. There are hopsters still around. And also, they've got some UK grown Cascade. Ooh, I remember that back in the day not being that great, in my opinion. But let's see. So it's 3.7. It's going to be a real mellow pint of bitter. This, I've told you about this before, dear viewer. This is basically what UK pale ale used to be. Bitter and pale ale in the UK are interchangeable. People didn't used to say pale ale. They used to say pints of bitter. And up in Yorkshire, that's what people still say. Unless you go to these fashionable places at student unions and all that kind of stuff. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass and we will see what we got. Actually, look at that. It's not that pale. Lovely, lovely colour. I call that amber. I wouldn't even call that golden. My God, look at that. proper class in a glass. Fingers head, but look at the colour. Carbonation's pretty fierce as well. Look at that, raring to go. But look at that colour. That's absolutely brilliant. Almost a light brown. There we go. Oh, and this one's about the malts, really. I mean, there is a kind of light citrus, peach, floral, all good things. It's not like American Cascade. Yeah, UK Cascade is kind of muted, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that Cascade came from, well, it came from Noble hops, but I think one of the ones mixed in was something like EKG or Foggles or something. There's something like that in the mix, in the history. Bit of sweetness there too, a little bit of kind of biscuit, bit of caramelly kind of, but it's all light. It's all really light. And that head, my God, looks proper. Let's see. Now, this is a proper Yorkshire bitter, so this doesn't follow the drink down the glass, I'm going to be really disappointed, but I'm pretty sure it is going to be. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review so far. If you have and you're new, why not think about subscribing? I do an upload more or less every day. I try to. If I don't, it usually means I'm ill, sick, or I'm down the pub drinking proper beers. And I don't usually do a review. I have done before, but yeah, background noise and all that kind of nonsense. Anyway, think about it. Why not give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video? Cheers and beers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a rearing horse. And a really big, fat, selfish line. Now this is kind of malty over hoppy. I have to say that from the start. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's got that sweetness that you get from the inside of a barrel. It's hard to explain. Very smooth, getting the maltiness there. There's enough bitterness there to kind of wash your palate a bit clean, but this is definitely a maltster over a hopster, if that makes sense. I hardly ever make sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. It's malty over hoppy. Really good, really good. Oh, A up. And from what I'm led to believe, this is probably one of the last cans in existence because they don't brew this beer anymore. It was a collaboration, so it's pretty rare anyway. Hopefully they'll get together and do some more collaborations, but this one, don't think they're doing it. That's a real shame because it's proper traditional bitter. Look at that line, my God, that is unbelievable. It's like a millipede. Here's a head up here, and then legs, all the way down to his bum hole on the end. A wee tail. I hope that's a tail. If I had a criticism, perhaps a little bit too sweet. It's not like a biscuit. It's more like a piece of shortbread or something like that. Yeah, so less digestive or rich tea and more, yeah, Walker's. Other brands are available. petticoat tails, or fingers, or that kind of thing. And it is the season to have such things in the house. I've seen these sweet biscuits, sweet butterscotchy biscuits covered in sugar. Oh my God, sends my diabetes skyrocketing. Easy for me to say. Oh, got to show you the back of the glass with that foam streaking down the side. Oh look, there's a horse. You see that? There's a horse there forming in the head. For those of you that don't know, and if you're, I'm sure most of you will know, I like looking at the head, like looking at clouds on a sunny day and trying to kind of put shapes and things into what I'm drinking. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Sip one, sip two, sip three, a tail of the foam. Amazing. And I've even got a tiny wee little bit for Ron later on. There we go. It's a shame you can't get this because this is a fantastic beer. It's going to score really high. Spin a yarn, collaboration between Northern Monk and Saltaire Brewery. Ooh. Wow, quite carbonated as well. Really, really nice. Nice sweet things, low bitterness, low ABV. I don't care. That's what a proper English bitter should be. It's not an ESB. It's not even an SB. It's just a straight up British bitter. Could call it a pale ale, but yeah, it wasn't really that pale, was it? Anyhow, this has been Unclejona drinking beers from the past so you don't have to. And if these guys get together again, I'll try and let you know. But fantastic collaboration brew there. And I'll be back. I'm probably out drinking tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll release this on Friday today or maybe over the weekend. We'll see how drunk I get. But I'm gonna nip off down to Royston. Meet me on Untapped, and you can see what I'm up to and what I've been drinking. But don't panic, because I'll be back for another beer review, and that's going to be real soon.